There's a lot of divisive anti-trans legislation that's going on, especially at state level. What would the Equality Act do for people living in these states?
There couldn't be a more important time for the Equality Act to become law. Right now, there is no federal law that explicitly provides protections for LGBTQ folks against housing discrimination, education, workplace, and a range of other sort of necessary protections. Everything from like eating in a restaurant to getting a credit card application approved is going to be protected by the Equality Act. So we really need to pass this law. It's past time to pass this law. I'm really excited to be here today as we introduce it.
And why is it really important to pass this now? I feel like there's a really heavy urgency right now.
Yeah, I mean, there's such a high volume of attacks on our lives, and I think most people actually don't know that this isn't law of the land. When you think about so many other critical civil rights protections that exist for communities and shore up protections for people, no matter which administration is in the White House or who's in Congress, the fact that that doesn't exist for our people is really, really important. We need this now more than ever. I think for folks to understand, marriage equality became law of the land when the Supreme Court ruled in our favor in Obergefell. Years later, we passed the Respect for Marriage Act. So that means no matter who's on the court, we have a federal law that protects us.
Yeah.
We need the same thing for our protections on civil rights. We have a great ruling that the Supreme Court came down just about 5 years ago in Bostock, but we still don't have federal protections, and that only covers us in certain areas of civil rights law. So we really need the Equality Act. And another important thing is, the Equality Act protects LGBTQ folks. It also increases protections for women, for people of faith, and for people of color. So it's a really
Everyone.
Yes.
It helps everyone.
It does help everyone.
Equally.
It hurts no one, helps everyone.